talking about what you think about the weekend and shit. You know what I'm saying? All right, and then we'll go into we'll start at the Auburn Alabama game. Yeah, we're gonna
Shoot,
jump out the gate with it.
we going right now?
Nah, you got some time. You got a little second. I'm drinking. What you need?
No, I thought we was recording right now. I thought I said record.
Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, it's recording.
Oh, man.
Yeah,
Man, shoot, how was your Thanksgiving?
man, it's good, bro. Hey, I didn't feel like I ate that much as I thought I would because I was cooking,
Yeah.
and I don't know. I guess when you cooking, it ain't like I don't know. I don't have that same taste for the food. Like, I just sometimes I do, but I don't just go in like I want everybody else to try it and tell me what it's like.
Because you know what it is when you cooking, because you constantly smelling.
Yeah, that's what I was
Yeah.
thinking too. And then I was like, I was smoking it on the grill for about 5 hours and smelling like the smoke and the wood or whatever is like I don't even want to eat because my stomach I guess is not I ain't hungry, bro. So I have to sit for a little while. But even then, I ain't eat as much though, bro. What about you?
And I ain't gonna lie, I probably had about 2 plates because, like, in the back of my mind, you thinking, I'm gonna mess this food up. But then, shoot, by the time you get to about the dang second plate, like, dang, I'm full. So,
Bro, I'm
man,
telling you, I barely even like wanted dessert like that. Like for real, I was done with Thanksgiving though the day after. I'm like, man, I want a burger.
hey, you ain't the only one because I
For
can't
real.
eat. I can't eat Thanksgiving food like on a Saturday. Yeah, you gotta cut it off. It's a wrap.
Yeah, it's like it's a wrap, bro. I've been thinking about something else. So yeah, these last couple days, but I fried some fish tonight, fish and grits.
Oh man, see, you
Yeah, I
having
had
a
to,
home cooked Southern meal right there, my boy.
man. You know, bro. You could take me out the south, but hey,
But you
South
can't
ain't
take
gonna
the
ever
South.
stop
You
out of
can't take.
me.
You can't take Mobile. Food, man. You can't take Mobile out of him, man.
Oh man, I'm always be
Yes,
a country boy, bro. But
man. Yes, sir.
hey
But
man, hey, welcome back to Tailgate Shenanigans, man. We just bullshitting around right now, but welcome back. I got my dog, little BP, back in the thing, man. I told y'all he'll be back. We back in here for episode 3, man. We finna talk about this wild and crazy college weekend. I'm talking about fights all over the field. B, I know you seen them, bro. What you thought about this weekend?
man, before we get up in this, man, I want to say rest in peace to Medrick Burnett Jr., Alabama A&M,
Oh
man.
yeah, rest in peace, man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
rest
for
in
sure,
peace.
man.
I know we be getting caught up as far as just, talking mess and stuff, man, but during the City Classic, man, head injury. So I just want to say rest in peace to him. Young dude, bro. Yeah. But as far as just this weekend, man, Ohio State, well, Ryan Day got to be addressed, bro. You can't drop that game whatsoever. That was just unacceptable. What's your take on
So
that?
what? So I didn't watch too much of the game to start. Like I didn't know. It seemed like a more defensive game for sure. So I didn't know really what was going on in that game because I was up doing everything before the Bama game. So nah, you have to tell me. You know what your take is on it. For real.
Well, I'll tell you like this because I watched a little bit of the game, but Ryan Day against Michigan right now is 1-4.
Yeah, I
This
seen that.
new coach right now at Michigan is 2-0 against this man. My thing is, man, with Ryan Day, what are you not doing? You hold on, I'm gonna take this out. You can hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah. So with Ryan Day, what are you not doing to prepare your team for this game? Every year they've been having your number. Will Howard throwing just costly interceptions and can't move the ball. You got the top receiver, Jeremiah Smith, freshman. You got Caleb Downs. You got everything at your dispense, and you just damn fail. And then I'm gonna just be honest. They need to start questioning his job. What are you there for? I know it's hard to find college coaches, but damn, you are not supposed to drop to Michigan like that whatsoever.
So in the game, like I mean, like you say, you didn't watch as much, and I didn't either. But I mean, let's see. Let me see the stats because obviously they couldn't get nothing started on offense. I
I'll
did see
tell
a
you like
couple
this.
turnovers from Howard. Um,
That Michigan quarterback did not even have 100 yards of throwing. of passing. None.
So they was basically winning off of just
Just
running and
defense,
defense.
man. And Michigan's defense it is legit.
Oh,
That's been the
Michigan,
main.
yeah. Michigan
Yeah,
running back
we
had 32 carries, 116 yards, and a touchdown. So he the only one that contributed, I guess you could say. But even then, he was only averaging 3.6 yards a carry. The other running backs look like they the ones got him down in the end zone. They averaging 10, but I mean the other dude, he only got 11 yards, and that was his only carry. 3 carry, nah, never mind. Yeah, that running back carried their ass. And the defense definitely, you could definitely say, hey, they held strong, like they could, especially at the last minute, like they had a lot of things go their way at the end because I know Michigan turned it over at a very pivotal point of the game, and then all of a sudden Ohio State turned it back over to them. So it was back and forth that little bit. It seemed like neither quarterback could get on sync and get their team down the field enough to score the ball.
and check this out. And you could tell Michigan held just everything in check. You got Quinshon Judkins and you got Henderson, the top two running backs for your team.
Not doing nothing.
Combined, they don't even get you 100 yards. So that's
Man.
just in that type of environment, you can't afford, man, to drop a game like that.
And at home, bro, coming off a big win like IU, even though that's not a good team, but the atmosphere was so big, like it should have prepared y'all enough for this. Like honestly.
And I know, I take up for the Big Ten a lot, but Michigan was just an average team this year, man. I mean, I'm flabbergasted, to be honest.
Bro, I honestly knew this what was going to happen to Michigan this year. Because I was like, they got a lot of guys that left for the league. They got a lot of guys that transferred out. The offense definitely was revamped. They didn't have the strong leadership no more at quarterback. So a lot of things changed. Once his name is he Jim or John? I be getting them mixed up. Is Jim Harbaugh?
No, Jim Harbaugh. It's the black dude that took over.
No, but I'm saying no. But which one left?
Oh yeah. Shit.
See, look, you confused. You ain't the only one. Yeah. So, hey, the Harbaugh brother that went to the Chargers, that one. I felt like once he left,
interchangeable.
Yeah, bro, for sure. They both winning shit. They winning. But yeah, once he left with that type of leadership and stuff, it just felt like everything was gonna fall on bruh's shoulders, and he gonna be he's more of an offensive mind and stuff like that. So, but I felt like everything was gonna fall on him once this season started going like it was. The good thing is, hey, you beat the rival, bro. As long as you beat that rival, you 2-0 against him. You can't tell him nothing. So he's gonna be back. That may help him recruit better going into the next year.
Because you already know they got the number one quarterback, coming in. They paid that man $12 million.
So so there you go. So now you got to start building around him. But other than that, man, hey, what you think about the end of the game though? What you think, my boy? Hey, my boy with the from Michigan saying it was classless. Yeah, nigga. I can be knowing all them S's and shit. Classless. So yeah, he say they was that, but they couldn't take a loss. But it's like it's easy to say that when you win. And then, come on, bro, it's just straight up just disrespect if you think you finna put your flag, like, where I reside. Like, this my home. You know what I'm talking about? Like, you not finna come plant your flag in the middle. I don't care we did just lose, bro. Hey, all right, if that's how we finna go out, at least I know we finna go out fighting now because, hey, I done took one L. I'm not finna take another one. So, I love what Ohio State did. Like, should nobody be penalized? I feel like the police was tripping though with Mace and shit. Like,
yeah,
hey man, we got helmets and shit on already. Like, bro, you finna mace me in my helmet? Like, that's crazy, bro. Y'all getting out of hand. So, it was all over the field. It was all over college football. A bunch of people. I don't know. They plotted this. Like everybody, like, yeah, we win at the away. We gonna plant that flag, and a lot of teams were not going easy, bro. Y'all, they thought that shit was sweet. It wasn't.
But let me ask you this: where was this aggression during the game, man? Like you can't after you lose. Where was it at?
I mean, but even then, that's a different type of aggression. Like, hold on,
Yeah, I
bro.
mean, it's disrespectful. Don't get me wrong. It's
Yeah,
way
like I'm
disrespectful.
pissed now that we lost. Now you think you finna do that? Nah, well, we finna just go and throw. That gave me a reason to go on ahead and throw it out. Shit.
So 2 things I'm gonna ask you.
Okay.
So Ohio State, they are in the playoffs, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so to you that they are a playoff team.
Yeah, I feel like they done enough. I mean, even though I can't complain about nobody's schedule no more, bro. It don't
It
matter.
is
Like
what it is.
it is what it is. So I feel like this just a rivalry. It ain't like they got blew out, and then when they lost to Penn State, did they lose to Penn State? Right,
No, they
2013,
lost to Oregon.
Oregon. Okay, 2013 or something like that. So even then, it's close. They don't lose, by a lot. They just have mishaps on offense. The defense
Yeah.
holds it down. So yeah, I think they in there. Like I feel like you if just so happen, I'm not saying Bama's in. It's just a lot to go. I would put Bama over Miami. I don't care
Oh,
if
we
we
gonna
gonna.
get into that.
Yeah,
We
we're gonna get in there. I'm
definitely gonna
skipping
get
ahead,
into that.
but I feel like say they do put Bama in at 3 losses, you gotta put Ohio State in. Like
Yeah.
they losses are still like arguable. Like they lost to a rivalry and they lost to the number 1 team that's still the number 1 team now. So I think
So
they
as
be
far
straight.
as Ryan Day, what do you do with him?
Um, I honestly, bro, I don't feel like he's a bad coach because he keeps losing to them. Like, okay, yes, this is your rival. You do lose to them a lot, but and that could turn your season around. I mean, yeah, that I've seen coaches get fired because you lost a lot of rivalries, but he's building a team. Like he's bringing the recruits. Who you gonna bring in next? That's the question.
Yeah,
Like,
who you gonna bring in next? But I mean, we already know there's stipulations in your contract. You gotta beat your rival. The only way this could offset, you gotta win that championship. You gotta win that chip now.
so has Ryan Day even won a
Nope.
Big 12 championship?
Or you mean Big
Big
Ten?
10?
I would have to go look. I don't think so. Because even the year they got close to the championship, I think they lost their Big Ten championship. Now I remember they came close to going to the championship when they played Georgia. That's the team that should have won.
Mm-hmm.
But to me, it just feels that, if you in Ohio State, you got all the resources available to you. You gotta be better than what you're showing, man. And
I
then you look like you disengaged. Every time people see you, you look disengaged. But they're in the playoffs, so we'll see what they do.
all right.
Where we going to the Miami?
We can talk that Miami Syracuse game. We definitely we got Bama on the way. Don't worry. But no, we need to talk this Syracuse and Miami game because that was one of them games. I didn't even call. I didn't call, but I looked at it like, damn, they playing them at Syracuse. And Syracuse pretty good. I want to say I talked about it on the last one. Well, basically a reel because I ain't even post that episode. But bro, I've been saying all year, Miami will lose with that defense. Like they'll find a way to lose because if it ain't in Cam Ward's hand last minute or in the last seconds to get you the game to win, the defense not gonna ever hold it down for you. That's why when people be like, "Oh, Miami's back. Back from where? If they ain't got no defense, they ain't back. Because if we talking Miami University, the Hurricanes, that defense what made Miami like lit, and the offense they did have the playmaker, all that, but eventually it was all about defense at Miami, and they have a solid running game all the time.
Rest in peace to that man, but Sean Taylor would never allow this. But and just looking at Miami's schedule, you won to Virginia Tech by 4 points. And I remember this next game vividly. They played Cal, down to Cal, and I think it was down by like 20 something points. Came back, won by 1 point. You barely beat Louisville. You beat Florida State, but that's another subject. You barely. No, they lost to Georgia Tech. And now you lose to Syracuse. Mario Cristobal. Uh,
Hey, you know he came from Bama. Not to cut y'all.
I didn't know that. It's just I'm speechless as well. I just feel sorry for Cam Ward, man, because he's been playing phenomenal. Probably, one of the top 5 draft pick at least.
But why do you feel sorry? I don't feel sorry for him. He went to the school that got him on the map. He would not be a prospect like he is if he didn't come to Miami or come to a school like he came to the right school that fit him. Like I always been saying, he came somewhere where it fit his style of play. He can shine, and it put his draft prospect is up here. I ain't saying it was low. I didn't really watch too much on because that's your conference he was in. So I don't know how good he was, but I feel like that talent was always there. He just ain't had the right backing, the right coach, the right system.
Yeah, he was at dang Washington State, but at Washington State, he was still putting up numbers or whatever. It's just the overall team wasn't good. Just the same thing now. The overall team's not good. It's the Cam.
I will give him this offense is way better than that offense he had at Washington.
I'm not gonna doubt you on that. But that last season with Penix and Cam Ward there, they was putting up numbers. It's just they didn't have Washington State just didn't have the same defense. Well, I don't even know which defense is worse.
I'm gonna say what defense, because this defense get 40 put on their head. In Miami, 40 put on their head almost every weekend by somebody. Like, and my boy Florida want to talk like, bro, they like Alabama defense is worse than theirs. Like, it's no way in hell you think that, bro.
But the thing is, you would think Miami. You would think they would have a lockdown on defensive players. You think they would. I don't understand. And I believe Mario Cristobal, I believe he's a defensive coach.
I respect that.
Yeah. So I mean, obviously it's just it's something not working. I don't see Miami as a playoff contender. I'd rather give that slot to either Alabama or South Carolina. Just if you look at Miami over the last few games, they just haven't, on the offensive side, no question. On the defensive side, you just giving up too many points. And, you can't put a top team like that, even in the top 4 to give a playoff, bye. That's not right.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing I could, I would say Miami kind of has something going for them is just Indiana is in the playoff, but Indiana only has 1 loss to a good team.
Yeah, Indiana just
I mean,
they just ain't it, bro. Like, as far as a playoff contender, they not it. I honestly don't. I don't think Boise did. Like, they just getting in because of this new way of putting people in the playoffs. Like, most of these teams, bro, it's finna show, and then the committee gonna be next year on some. Oh, we got to switch this up. We got to start looking at switch the strength of schedule, because it's a lot, bro. We go. I don't care what. No, I'm not even just saying us, but the SEC goes through a gauntlet every week. You're gonna at least out of the whole nation in the SEC, a team in the SEC is gonna play 3 tough teams, probably back to back. Take a day off, another back, like before another team in any other conference play teams that hard on their schedule. They'll play probably 2 or 3 hard motherfuckers on their schedule, and that'll be it. When you come to the SEC, you're going to play 3 hard teams, take a break, then 2 more hard teams, like depending on your schedule, because Texas, I feel like, had the best schedule out of everybody, the easiest schedule.
But what's going to be the argument, though? It's just, SEC plays, the toughest, opponents. But so what? We can't put a 3-loss team in there. And that's the thing. Indiana, yes, their schedule has been I
get it. Awful. Yeah, terrible.
Awful. Playing damn Northwestern, damn Eastern Illinois, goddamn Calhoun Community College. Yeah, they still have one loss. So
I get
we
what you're saying. I'm saying after this year, because they're gonna go off of that, and Bama might not make it just because of how the way they doing it right now. They gonna probably look at that like, well, Indiana has one loss. All right, like we're gonna show you.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah, like I feel like it's gonna change up in some type of way next year after they see how Ohio State run through them, or who else up in the top? Oregon, like them teams there. Like I feel like SMU might have a legitimate shot.
That's gonna be, and that game's not gonna really count for anything because I feel that with the SMU Clemson game, SMU could really just take they could just rest. They still in the playoffs regardless. Clemson fighting for a shot.
I ain't gonna lie. I hope. I already know what I'm hoping. But I don't. Like I told you too. Well, if Clemson do lose, they may punish Clemson for losing that game because that'll be 3 for Clemson.
Yeah, it would be 3.
Damn. So shit, Miami might slide.
Tuesday gonna be.
I need Clemson to win.
But what I'm saying is, come Tuesday when these college playoffs, rankings when they come into effect, some fan base is gonna be hurt. They gonna be hurt because now is getting back to well, who needs to be in there and who deserves it. Just because a team deserves to be in there, it don't mean they gonna get in. You not deserved anything. Florida State's not deserved anything. And it's like I told you 2 years ago when Alabama, when they were a 2-loss team, but the 2 losses that they had, they lost to a total of 3 points. They didn't put them in there. You know what they did? Put TCU in there. And look what happened.
Yeah, and yep.
Yeah.
Mac truck ran over there.
Yeah, that shit was over in the first 5 minutes of the first quarter. And they can't afford to put that type of product on TV. At the end of the day, they still got to get their ratings up.
Well, we'll definitely get back into the playoff picture once they come out tomorrow. They come out tomorrow.
Yeah,
right?
they come out tomorrow.
So tomorrow we'll get back on. We'll talk about it in the middle of the week. Try to get one in. I know my boy going to Jamaica. He's getting ready for vacation, y'all. I don't want to tell
you. Oh yeah, you already know,
my boy
man.
about to be
Thursday. Well, I'm leaving Friday. Leaving Friday, Thursday. I took the day off, man. But hold on, because we fixing to get into this Iron Bowl. Let me go grab.
Get a pause. Yeah. We're gonna be right back. Yeah, tailgate shenanigans. Yeah. I'm like, all right, yeah, like he got a little block on him. But if you're a legit linebacker that runs sideline to sideline, I'm watching Fred Warner right now on the TV in there, sideline to sideline, bro. One block ain't finna stop me my pursuit for real. If I'm turning, and I wasn't blaming everything on him, but that one right there, it caught you, bro. Like what you said this past week, it don't matter what kind of angle he had, none of that. He should know it, bro. It's only gonna take one time for Jalen to go around the corner on you. It don't matter how it look. They gonna blow it up now. We gonna blow it up. I wanna nope. I was hyped too because when I seen your number and you said he not getting out the box, and that's exactly what he did. It don't matter how he did it, how it looked. He got out and you didn't stop him. So now it blew up on you. Now it's back on you looking a little salty now, a little crazy, but I like the passion. I don't mind, somebody that feels like that confidence about their skills, bro, because that shows like a great player. He's gonna be a great player. He's gonna be a problem. He's gonna be a problem for us, bro. Like, cause he's gonna know now what to expect coming into a big rivalry game like this. Then we got to go to Jordan Hare next year. So the good thing is he learned. Yes, we're going to all repost it. Yes, we're going to all make fun of it. Yes, because we're Alabama fans. Yes, we just beat y'all. Now we have 365 days to talk that shit. Roll Tide. All right? Yeah. So it don't matter how anybody want to feel about it or sugarcoat it, make him feel like, oh, he's this All-American. And the dude said it in the post, like, he an All-American. And I'm like, not with 19 tackles. But then he was like, no, I mean, coming out of high school, I mean, like, hey, you gotta say that for me. But I know that. I know he is because I got people that literally knows this kid and call me like, hey, P, he really that. Straight out of clan, he really that. I believe you. When he
Yeah,
called me and tell me that, I believe the homie, like, cause I know he ain't just telling me something. Like, you could see it in him.
yeah,
Dude walk like he just played football all his life. The boy probably came out birth with a football and as a linebacker. Nah, bro, yeah, I can see it.
yeah. And like you said, we gotta start putting stuff in the context or whatever. Yeah, he's all American, but in high school, but and then but we also gotta realize he's a freshman, so the snaps that he did take, he got 3 sacks. So his freshman campaign, it was cool. It was cool. It's something that you build upon. But Auburn, I don't think they're really known for playing freshmen, players, outside of Cam Coleman. You got to be exceptionally good. So, like you said, it's a learning experience for him to get better, to get good, and just think about when you go into the game. Just think about what you're saying before you say it.
So I would give them this for a defense as a defense. You could
Yeah,
tell they tried to have his back though on the field
yeah,
because them boys came out hitting. Like
yeah.
Auburn came downhill hitting early. Like I was like, bro, they smacking. And every time somebody came down, you hear something. I'm like, damn, was it 16? Like, because they got a lot of 18s and 15s on they line.
Yeah,
And number 12s, like I remember them numbers vividly because bro, they was out there laying that helmet, bro. So it was just a good old rivalry, like still like we ain't blow them out like I thought we would. Like the second half, I feel like we kind of still shied away from we ran the ball, but it was plays where I'm just like, that ain't it though. Like we don't need to run that play. I mean, we had a lot of drop balls again, miss throws. So it was a lot that can go into it. Left tackle Proctor still missing blocks. Like, bro, he just can't pass block. And I'd be like, damn, my boy. If we could just run the ball to the left all game, like 60 sometimes, Jalen, then Jam, and then Justice. If we could do that to the left to Proctor side, bro, man, we'll be unstoppable. But I mean, you can't. He ain't gonna be doing that much blocking. But that pass blocking for him, bro, it's been bad, and it makes Jalen look bad because he sits and hold it so long. It's like you gotta know at some point, like your blind side is not protected that long. Let's
yeah,
get rid of the ball, brother. Like it's okay to throw it out of bounds. It's okay. Sometimes he could have ducked off and ran a good couple times, but he want to make that pass so bad to show everybody like I'm a passer. Like I get it. You can throw because he threw some dimes up in this game to Bernard. He had a bunch. He threw one to Ryan. Ryan just he missed it.
yeah,
And but a lot of things was on Jalen because he held the ball too long.
yeah, and that's been the common denominator with Jalen so far for the last couple games is just making ill-advised throws and just turning over the ball just in bad times. It is hard for me to defend Milroe at times, man, because I and the reason why I say it's hard to defend Milroe because I saw the criticism Hurts got, and the same criticism Hurts got, Milroe is getting. But with Hurts, I can say is just he did put the team on his back to win, and not saying that Jalen can't do it, but it's just becoming a common theme now. It's just like you said, it feels like you just proving too much. You gotta lean on your team. They effectively ran the ball pretty good.
Yeah. No, we
Yeah,
definitely did. No, we definitely did. It just it goes back to passing.
yeah,
When we try to pass, and he did make some good throws. Like still had a good decent throwing day, but them turnovers though, the fumbles and things like that, like we just causing just turnovers on our own, like holding the ball too long. That's just
yeah.
one thing, like knowing like your blind side not protected.
So
Um
question going forth, um, honestly do you see Alabama making the playoffs?
if I'm being honest, I feel like this gonna be the year we gonna all see like we gonna be outside. I ain't saying this the first time, but I feel like this gonna be the year where you would think just because it's 12 teams or three lost Bama can get in because we done did some miraculous shit in the
Yeah.
past with 2 losses that I didn't even believe. Because I was just like the way they always pick, you would think, nah, not a 2-loss team. Now we're a 3-loss team. If they going off schedule, just flat out schedule, if it's
Let's get into
between
that.
like just that between us and Miami, I'm going to go with Alabama. My schedule is way tougher than Miami. I don't even feel like Miami could have withstood the
No,
schedule we had. So if I'm thinking like that as a committee, as a voter, that's why I say Alabama in there. But if you going off of just losses and just like, nah, they had the better record, then nah, we ain't gonna be in there. But yeah, from what I would, if I'm thinking how they gonna do it, which I don't. I feel like this the year they gonna just make that point. Like, nah, we not going off of, yeah, like you said, y'all deserve it because of y'all schedule. Like, nah, I think if they go off of what they going off this year, they gonna leave us out, bro.
it's so and I'm gonna be honest. I think South Carolina, they do deserve to be in there. They've been playing tough, but if
What's their record?
if Alabama gets in there, I'm not mad. I'm not mad at it at all. But it's just like you said. I don't see how the committee could justify putting a Miami team in there. I feel to make it fair. I feel that you need to both put South Carolina and Alabama in there. I feel that Alabama, yeah, they've had bad losses. Don't get me wrong, but you got other teams that really don't play anybody. South Carolina to me has been playing the best ball down the stretch. Um, they've been putting the hammer on folks, especially with this win against Clemson. That I
And that's
didn't
another one I call.
I didn't expect them to. I didn't expect them to win, but I wasn't surprised, and that's just because we've been talking about South Carolina's defense. They've been holding up. They've been taking people to the stretch, to the wire, and they had bad losses. Don't get me wrong,
Right.
but they've been turning that whole team around.
But I feel like, oh no, go ahead.
No, I was just fixing to say, you don't. I would hate to be that person in the committee room making those decisions. And granted, I mean, I'm nobody, so.
So I feel like now that I look at it, because you called South Carolina early in the season, that was one of your favorites. I remember you trying to put them boys on the field with them Bama boys when we played NCAA, and I had to show you real quick. It don't work like that over here.
Yeah.
Don't worry. I got the video to prove it. Hey, skunk.
I called South Carolina, but I called Virginia Tech. That was on me.
Okay. All right. You definitely, you tripped with that one. I don't even know where they at. They still in college football?
Yeah, goddamn Kyron Jones, man. Yeah. Anyway.
So if I'm looking at South Carolina, and they lost to us. So, you know what I'm saying? But it wasn't big. They only lost by 2.
Yeah.
But when you do look at their schedule, they lost to Ole Miss. That was probably their worst loss. 27-3. That was probably their worst loss.
Lost in that. Hold on.
No, I'm saying like points wise.
Points wise.
Matter of fact, that is their worst loss, honestly, bro.
No.
Oh no, they lost to no, they didn't, bro. No, that probably is their worst loss, bro, because not LSU. Ole Miss. Ole Miss beat their ass, bro. That's the only loss they really took that was a beat down.
Yeah. They beat Texas A&M.
And that's what I'm saying. See, they beat some top ranked team. Damn, bro. Like honestly, shit, they might have a better argument than us. But I feel like just because we beat them, we should get in. I don't give a fuck.
He said, "Nah, man, I don't care what
you say." If it's a tiebreaker and they be like, "Well, they're both right here with schedules." Well, what's the tiebreaker? Alabama won. Let's go. We out.
Hey, you don't want none of them Bama haters, making that decision whether y'all go or not, man. Especially like Joe Clack. You don't want him making that decision.
Nah, I don't know. Hell no. Nah, bro.
I think they gonna get it right. I just want to see how they match up everybody as far as who gets the first round buys and then everything after. But and honestly, I thought there was nothing wrong with the 4 playoff team, but shoot, excuse me, the 12 playoff team, that's actually shaping up to be harder because now you really have legitimate teams or whatever that could push for that 12 spot. And I remember even me, telling people, if you the 13th team on the outside looking in, I don't want to hear shit you guys say. But fuck. God dang, everybody.
I mean, if it's Bama that's outside, you're gonna hear a lot of shit. We're gonna stay talking shit. Fuck y'all mean. You gonna leave us out. And that's how I'm gonna feel. We gonna still be at that bitch knocking. Hey, y'all sure we can't get in here? You sure it ain't no room for Alabama? Man, y'all ain't gonna get no ratings this year.
So as far as Alabama going towards the future, what does that leave for Jalen Milroe?
I ain't gonna lie. I said during the game. Because he did too much for me that was like turning on. I'm just like, and it wasn't his fault, but it was because he held on just a little on. You gotta know, Proctor ain't blocking for you on passing like that, bro. And if he do, they doing spin moves off him. He trying to catch him with a claw. Like, bro, he can't move lateral. Like, no, it ain't working. I said though, I just want J Mill to finish off the season strong. Like, whatever it is, playoffs or not, because I don't know how far he'll be able to take me in the playoffs knowing we're going to be a road team.
Yeah.
That's going to be hard, bro, because who will we play? We would definitely play one of the top teams because we'll be last in, I feel like it. So
but y'all could match up and play at Indiana.
Okay, yeah. If it's something like that, I'm with all that. Like, definitely with all that. Like, okay, that'll give me hope. But even then, but listen to this. But even then, if it's Indiana, they're still ranked higher to where they're gonna play at home. You know what they home look like right now, my boy?
It don't matter.
I'm gonna tell you why it matter right now.
Go ahead.
We not playing in snow, bro. That's where, bro, if we can make this many turnovers in regular just dry ass weather, that snow gonna Proctor can't block and pass already. You gonna put him in some snow, my boy?
I get
a little slushy out that motherfucker, boy.
I get what you saying.
I know my team tough. My defense will hold up enough. I just don't know how far Jalen would take me in something like that. Knowing, like, all right, I ain't gonna even say it's Jalen. I don't think my coach ready for that atmosphere either. Like, putting him
he
in
came from Indiana, that, right?
I get that. But with the plays he been calling, say we get into have to pass this motherfucker.
Yeah.
Is my pass block gonna hold up long enough in this snow? I'm just thinking about the snow. If it's dry weather, I'm good, B. I'm thinking about some Southern boys going up here in this snow. And we like, bro, it's a little cold. My face cold. I'm telling you, it's a different feeling when you go in somebody's atmosphere. That's why my Dolphins can't ever leave Miami for a playoff if we gonna win. And obviously, we're not gonna win anytime soon because we're gonna be leaving Miami every time. We may not even make it to the playoff this year, but keep hoping.
That's a done deal.
Hey, bro, don't say shit, bro. I seen them weak ass Seahawks. That's crazy.
We 75 right now.
That's crazy, bro.
We 75 right now. If you would have saw the game today, man, oh my goodness.
I've been watching highlights, bro, for real.
The game started off terrible. Yeah. It started off bad. We was down 20. I've watched a lot of Seahawks. I have never seen 3 straight kick returns, punt returns get muffed for a fumble, and the other team recovers it. 3.
Damn.
And for some reason, we still came back and won. That my blood pressure went up.
My blood pressure went up. All that.
My blood pressure, as soon as I got off from work, man, I had to give me a double shot, man. When you watching Seahawk football, you start pulling hair. I ain't even got it. You start pulling. You start stressing, man. It's just like you with Alabama football. You start stressing. You start blaming everything.
Oh, you just see me standing, bro. I stand up during the fourth quarter, like the whole fourth quarter. I'm gonna stand up in my living room. I'm standing up like I'm at the game. I sit down doing commercial, stand right back up because I feel like I'm giving some type of motivation to them to goddamn finish the game. But if my team is losing, I don't care who in the house. I don't care like if everybody watching. I'm gonna mute the fucking TV. I don't want to hear nothing, no crowd. Even if we're away, we're away. I don't want to hear no crowd. I don't want to hear the analysts talking shit like, "Oh, this is how you beat Alabama when you play this way and you do this." Like they say that shit all fucking game. They start the game with that shit, talking. If you want to beat Alabama, you got to do these 3 keys. And then when they don't say shit about Alabama, well, if you're Alabama, you just got to stick to these 3 keys and you'll beat them. All right, well, God.
Got to keep the foot on the neck.
Keep the foot on the neck.
The foot on. You can't allow Alabama to extend the play and just sit there all day.
Oh, bro, don't let them get a flag or something like, and they're like, see, you can't do that. That hurts you playing against Alabama. You can't do this. You can't have these penalties. It's their first penalty, bro. Calm down.
Yeah, man. And sometimes I'm not an Alabama fan, but sometimes or whatever, folks just waiting for Alabama to just slip up and
they
lose.
want us to fall out. But hey, man, real quick before we get out of here, bro, I seen something today. It kind of made my heart feel good.
What's that?
My boy Bryce Young, man, and he still ain't get the win because Hubbard ass fumbled the damn ball at the end.
I didn't see the game, but go ahead.
It was a close game.
I thought they went to OT, but go ahead.
Yeah, he took them down the field, got down, scored late, and all they got to do now is just run the clock out. Man, gave it to Hubbard ass, man. The boy fumbled, gave it back to the Buccaneers. They kicked the field goal, win 26-23 in OT. But that it was. I'm like, bro, I liked it. I love seeing that now. He's showing, bro. Nah, I'm really that. Like I think that's what I'll go back to saying. Every quarterback don't need to come to the league and start, bro. Just because even they was so popularized in college and they look like Bo Nix doing his thing. That's
doing this thing right now.
That's somebody that, but I feel like his years over college got him ready for this. You know what I'm saying? With Bryce, even I heard CJ Stroud say something about him like a year ago or earlier this year. I think once he got set down, that he's never been through adversity. Like CJ, he grew up in adversity. You know, so he knew how to maneuver through it already growing up where he at. With Bryce, everything was given to him, you know, not given, but, you know, he didn't have that, oh, man, this struggle. I got to get my mom and them out the hood and shit. Nah, you know what I'm saying? His mom was blessed. His parents was blessed to be able to, you know, put him in a nice living situation. So now that he's in that situation, he went through that adversity. And the thing is, he's showing like, I'm finna grow. Like, I'm finna be great. I'm gonna learn from these mistakes, what I did wrong. And you can see, like, I knew he would do that because he's that type of player. He's that type of, he got that type of mentality of a kid that just want to learn and be great. So I feel like if the Panthers literally get him some legit weapons, some blocking, like, so my boy ain't got to keep rolling out, but some of these plays has been best when he rolling out because he able to find, because he is small. But you get him the right playmaker, some speed around him, man. Bryce gonna turn that organization up, bro. Like, you get him the right.
Yeah. And to piggyback off of what you said, let's be real. A lot of these organizations, they give up on these quarterbacks too easy. Justin Fields, Jameis Winston, Geno Smith to some degree. I mean, and there's more, but with Bryce Young, you can't draft somebody number one pick, number one overall, and tell him, hey, fix this franchise right here. That is unfair. When like the Panthers have a history of just not really investing in the team. If you don't have nothing to invest around them, yeah, you're gonna look at it. Well, he's not the one. So then when it doesn't work out, you're back to square one. Well, now we gotta find a new quarterback. How about you just find a coach that can build off his strengths and just hide his weaknesses?
Mhm.
That's how you're gonna be a cohesive team. And now, like you said, Bryce Young is playing a lot better. So now when you go into the next offseason, get him a legitimate line. Give him a legitimate line. Give him a legitimate wide receiver threat. Xavier Legette is cool, but you're gonna have to give him, something that that's really gonna stick to the dang wall. Adam Thielen is not the answer. And whoever made that to bring him in, they need to be fired.
Yeah, nah, for sure. Nah, yeah, because that whole setup, like I remember seeing the GM on one of them Hard Knocks. I think it was the offseason with the Giants. I see, bro, what's crazy? They filmed that whole blow up with the Giants on TV. Like, I'm like, bro, this is crazy. They finna give the man up right on HBO. That's crazy. Gonna give up Saquon like that. But that's another day, another topic, because he did go off today. So, but
somebody,
everybody getting fired over there. Yeah, everybody. They finna clean house. Bro, I seen somebody. No, that was with the Jets. Somebody had a bag say, "Sell the team, sell the team. Nigga. Just get rid of this shit." Hey, but all right, hold on. Back to college. I did want to end it right, but I gotta get your opinion right now on your favorite topic. Did Travis Hunter just close the deal for the Heisman?
I mean, yeah. I mean,
you think he's gonna run away with it?
But Travis closed it, man.
You think he's the best college player ever?
Fuck no.
Okay, because I seen a post. I ain't on one of my homies on Facebook. No, look, one of my homies just in Alabama, and he an Alabama fan. That's what's crazy. And he was like, and he said it in bold captions: Travis Hunter is the best college player ever.
Nah, because and they play different positions. I put Tavon Austin over him. If we talking about best,
I feel like even then though, bro, I feel like I got one of the best players, and that's Devontae Smith. Like, and then even then you got Cam Newton. Like, and I ain't no Auburn fan, bro, but Cam Newton.
Is he talking about like best defensive player?
Bro, he said just best college player ever. He didn't say nothing about which side or none. He said best college. If I'm looking at receivers, he ain't even the best receiver in college football. I just pulled up Randy Moss Heisman race list, like, and he was snubbed. So
I don't even like, and Devontae Smith's a good wide receiver, but I wouldn't even consider him the best. I mean, he won the Heisman, but I mean, we would have to go through it another day. But no.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's another topic. We're gonna definitely get, because that's what I'm saying. That's a talk now, because he's playing both sides, and granted, he got another interception too.
That's what I'm trying to say. It's just because he plays both sides, they hold him higher.
Yeah, and I would say that if you're gonna put it together, because that's fine. You could, but you're not gonna say he's the best receiver or just the best cornerback. Like, that ain't happening. Yeah. So okay, I just want, but you think he done sold his up though? It's a wrap.
Yeah, he sold it up.
Yeah, he him. I want to see him win. Yeah. Y'all both go to the league, man. I'm ready to see what this next group of prime, like his next recruit, because they say he got a top class coming in, but like he don't even care nothing about like being the top class. He just want to have them dogs. So I'm ready to see what like his group finna be now. Like without your son and everything, I want to see how he coached without his son. We never seen it. So
yeah, we've never seen it.
We seen what it was when Shador had to go them games without Prime in Jackson State when he got it, when he had the surgery. And
Yeah.
and even Shador would like his own documentary on their show on Prime that he was like, man, I need my dad back on this sideline. Like it wasn't working, it wasn't clicking. So man, that's gonna be crazy. I'm telling you what, if Prime just stacking up. I'm finna get Colorado lit. I'm finna load them up, but I'm finna go to the league myself.
I mean, granted, I think Jackson State did pretty good this year. So I'm pretty sure he, you
Yeah.
know,
Yeah, no, he definitely leaving them better than what he found them. So that's what I
yeah, man.
can say about
Yeah.
yeah, that
Shout
was
out Dion.
yeah, shout out Dion, man. He a real one, bro. Hey
Yeah,
man, this tailgate shenanigans, man.
sir.
Hey, we back again. We're gonna be back again. Um I hope y'all enjoyed the tailgate this weekend. A lot of great stuff, man. Y'all tune in. Hey, y'all like, share, subscribe, man. Follow us
Right.
on Instagram, man. We appreciate y'all. It's all love. My dog, Lil B, BP,
Yes, sir.
man. Hey,
Yes, sir.
to the next one, my dog.
Yes, sir.
All right,
Peace.
bro.